Call it the ultimate driver convenience. Cars that start without turning a key.
It's high-tech, high-powered. The Contact 5 investigators discovered these keyless start cars can also be dangerous. Katie Lagrone has spent the last 2 months digging up what regulators have known for years, but have yet to act on. Katie?
Jim Kelly, this is what we're talking about. Cars that start with the mere press of a button. The problem is some drivers are forgetting to power off, and leaving your car running could have some deadly consequences.
It takes a moment.
It's like a bad dream or nightmare that you just don't wake up out of.
One move you don't do can be deadly.
You can't smell it, you can't taste it, you can't see it, so you don't know it's there.
Nobody deserves to go through this.
It's alarming for carbon monoxide.
Especially not for making a mistake, you know? Didn't do anything wrong, didn't get in trouble, didn't, left the car running. Sorry.
For 2 years.
It was something there, I think, for both of us that, neither one of us ever had.
Tim Maddock and Chastity Glisson were a couple.
She's the only girl that I've basically let into my kids' lives.
But on a rainy summer night last August, Tim and Chastity's love affair suddenly stopped when her car's engine didn't.
It just felt like my whole world was taken away.
8 months later,
I'm sorry.
Tim is talking about that night publicly for the first time.
I heard her collapse on the floor in the bathroom.
The next day, Chastity was found dead in her Boca Raton townhome, Tim clinging to life. A sheriff's investigation revealed the couple was poisoned by carbon monoxide after Chastity accidentally left her keyless Lexus running in her garage.
Just the whole thing, it's been a really, really, really tough experience for me.
Keyless ignition, or smart key, is technology that allows drivers to start and stop their engine with the push of a button.
It's cool.
The feature, now available in nearly 200 car models, is a top seller at this North Palm Beach dealership.
You hit a button, you start your car. Honestly, I don't think I would want a car without it now that I've had it.
The problem? Without a physical key, drivers aren't always remembering to press the off button.
That's a very good point, yeah.
You all set? Okay. Close up shop.
And as we found out,
And I'm going to expect the carbon monoxide levels to come up. This is what keeps you alive. All right, you ready?
All right, yep.
it doesn't take long for cars left running in the garage to become a threat.
And they're actually starting to rise already.
This is dangerous, yeah.
Since 2009, at least 3 people have died from carbon monoxide linked to keyless ignition cars, including Chastity Glisson. Toyota, the parent company of Lexus, is now being sued over it. When the Contact 5 investigators asked questions, the company stood by its design. Toyota's electronic key system fully complies with applicable federal motor vehicle standards and provides multiple layers of visual and auditory warnings to alert occupants that the vehicle is running when the driver exits with the key fob.
The automobile manufacturers need to take a hard look at this.
Attorney Robert Kelly is representing Tim in a lawsuit he's also planning to file.
That people are going to leave their car running, especially when there's no key that they have to take with them. So automobile manufacturers need to design for that. They're the ones that came up with this system. Right? It's their invention. They're trying to sell more cars. Well, make them safe.
After digging through hundreds of online records, the Contact 5 investigators uncovered since 2005 at least a dozen similar complaints about keyless cars have been reported to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This is a major public health issue.
6 years later, the feds are responding. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, it's looking into whether or not these systems need to be standardized. Among key safety concerns, carbon monoxide poisoning. Too late for Chastity Glisson and Tim Maddock, still struggling to get back to life.
If you want to have the keyless entry, fine, but make some precautions that if someone makes a mistake and leaves it running, that it's going to shut off eventually.
That moment when you heard. And it is important to note tonight that some keyless ignition systems have better safeguards in place than others. Regardless, even if federal regulators standardize these systems, it will likely take at least another year for them to hit the marketplace. That is why your fail-proof way, your best option at this point, is to invest about $50 in one of these. It's called a carbon monoxide detector. This will let you know if levels in your home have reached those threatening levels. We are live in West Palm Beach. Katie LeGrone, WPTV News Channel 5.
We have posted more excerpts from Tim Maddock's emotional interview with Katie LeGrone, and in his own words, he describes how this tragedy has inspired him to start a new mission. For this exclusive web extra, go to WPTV.com and click on the Scene on 5 tab.